In the midst of the uproar of the 2020 presidential campaign, one dynamic has stayed steady. The November 3 political decision offers citizens a decision between significantly extraordinary approach ways. President Donald Trump, in the same way as other individual Republicans, holds out expense decreases and administrative cuts as financial objectives, and casings himself as a moderate hero in the way of life wars. The president has offered not many insights concerning how he would pull the switches of government in a subsequent term. His most reliable contention centers around halting Democratic rival Joe Biden and his gathering from pushing U.S. strategy leftward. Concerns for Biden is not the communist exaggeration portrayed by Trump. Yet, he is each bit a middle-left Democrat who outlines the government as the power to battle the COVID, modify the economy and address hundreds of years of institutional prejudice and foundational disparities. The previous VP and U.S. representative likewise offers his arrangement-making past as proof he can do it again from the Oval Office. This video is going to give you a glance at where the candidates remain on economy and taxes. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you will be notified on my continuing videos on other where Trump and Biden stand on other important issues, like education, health care and such. Back to their stance on economy and taxes. Low employment and a taking off financial exchange were Trump's purpose in life cards before the pandemic, while the securities exchange has pared its way back in the wake of cratering in the early long stretches of the emergency. Unemployment remains at 7.9%, and the almost 10 million positions that stay lost since the pandemic started surpass the number that the country shed during the whole 2008-2009 Great Recession. Trump has anticipated that the U.S. economy will bounce back in the third and fourth quarters of 2020 and is set to take off like a rocket transport in 2021. He guarantees that a COVID immunization or compelling therapeutics will before long be accessible, permitting life to return to typical. His push for a finance tax break over the mid-year was upset by firm bipartisan resistance. However, winning a subsequent term, and an order from citizens, could assist him with reviving the thought. Most importantly, Biden contends that the economy cannot completely recuperate until COVID-19 is contained. For the drawn-out recuperation, he pitches clearing government activity to maintain a strategic distance from an all-encompassing downturn and to address long-standing riches disparity that lopsidedly influences non-white Americans. His greatest ticket plans incorporate a $2 trillion, four-year push to dispense with carbon contamination in the U.S. energy network by 2035 and another administration medical coverage plan open to all working-age Americans with liberal sponsorships. He proposes new spending on instruction, framework, and private companies, alongside raising the public the lowest pay permitted by law to $15 an hour. Biden would cover a few, however not the entirety of the new expenses, by moving back a significant part of the 2017 GOP charge update. He needs a corporate pay charge pace of 28%, lower than before however higher than now, and wide pay and finance charge climbs for people with more than $400,000 of yearly available pay. All that would create an expected at least $4 trillion or more over 10 years. Biden outlines migration as a monetary issue also. He needs to extend lawful migration openings and offer a citizenship way for around 11 million inhabitants who are in the nation unlawfully yet, who Biden notes, are as of now monetary patrons as laborers and consumers. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you will be notified on my continuing videos on other where Trump and Biden stand on other important issues, like education, health care and such.